All right, so we just did an upload on the tactics that the uploaders are using in order to indoctrinate their own subscribers. Okay, and so we talked a little bit about patriotism, the founding fathers, and the political agenda that some of the uploaders are using. And I'm speaking about majority. Okay, there's always a majority who are pushing these same agendas in different ways. So as an example, you can have someone like Vudumojo pushing Ron Paul. Another example, P.P. Simmons was pushing Mitt Romney, the Mormon. And so to the Christian who was told to be as wise as the serpent, these are things that you should be noticing, okay? Should be taking notice of people pushing these types of agendas, which have a lot to do with government and who's running the government. Okay, so when you have uploaders that are pushing a political agenda, they're actually pushing for the founding fathers. And so in my last upload, we were talking specifically about the founding fathers excluding Jesus Christ from the Constitution and simply naming, quote, God, unquote, as the one that they should be worshiping in regards to freedom of religion. Okay, so when they formed the Constitution, they wanted to worship their God, which has absolutely nothing to do with the God of the Bible. Okay, so people should realize that the ones who are going to devour the Christian are walking among the flock. And so when you notice that there are certain tactics that are being used by the uploaders, such as disabling comments, setting comment to approval, and so forth, you are going to have to ask yourself why, and ask them why. Send them a personal message. These are the types of things that should be exposed by the Christian because they are not right. Okay, so in my last video upload, I kind of pointed at KeithTruth and Vudumojo and compared those two channels with one of the other channels that was used in order to mirror a video in regards to Pastor Arnold Murray, and that channel was called, or is called, Mike's Christian Corner, and the channel is specifically named MKZ Motorsports. Okay, this channel was activated in 2007. Vudumojo's channel was activated in 2007. KeithTruth's channel was activated in 2007. Wow, what a coinky-dink, huh? Anyways, that's really not, you know, that big of an issue that coincidentally all three of these channels were uploaded in 2007. However, I do want to point out that all three channels also push apologetics. Okay, so what is apologetics and what does that mean? Apologetics is simply a term coined by the church fathers that enabled reconciliation with Christian thought into paganism. So what happened was the church fathers actually blended paganism in with Christianity. Okay, and so the reason for doing so is to keep everyone happy. Okay, so the pagans are happy and the Christians are happy because the Christians really don't know what's going on. But remember what it says in Jeremiah chapter 10 verse 2 and 4. Thus saith the Lord, learn not the way of the heathen. Okay, and this chapter specifically identifies the Christmas tree. So when Christians are participating in worshiping Mithras and just, you know, doing it because the apologetics ministers say it's okay to do so, what you are really doing is you are in agreement with these Christians who are teaching you to do what Christ told you not to do, which is learn not the way of the heathen. Okay, and so you can keep on reading, you know, if you want to. It's up to you. I really don't care. I'm just pointing out that some that some of the things that are going on YouTube are very, very diabolical and very deceptive. Okay, so you know, take notice. I mean, notice what these people are doing. Okay, Vudumojo's pushing a political agenda. Okay, who else is pushing a political agenda on YouTube? Which is basically what I said in the beginning of this upload. Vudumojo called out KeithTruth and, quote, Calvinism. However, he's using a channel's information that is pushing Calvinism as well. Remember, Calvinism and Reformed apologetics are the same thing, okay? People should realize that Mystery Babylon consists of all aspects of false religions, okay? So when you see or hear people like KeithTruth calling out Islam and spending a lot of his time pointing at Islam or Catholicism like they do, but they themselves are pushing paganistic beliefs as well, it's really it's retarded, okay? It does not make any kind of sense. Mystery Babylon is a smorgasbord of several different religions that are against Christ, okay? Non-Christian. Now, in my last video upload, I pointed out the Calvary Chapel. This is a non-denominational church, supposedly. Okay, so then if it is a non-denominational church, why are they participating in, quote, annual apologetics conferences held at, quote, Veritas Evangelical Seminary? All right, seminary, apologetics, those are terms that are used specifically by Catholics. So then if the Calvary Chapel is a non-denominational church, the question would be, why are they pushing Catholicism? Okay, so you know, the Christian has to realize that the games that are being played are very, very deceptive. There are a lot of tactics that are being used by the so-called pious Christian. Okay, so just, you know, take notice when you are looking on someone's channel, they are identifying themselves in a particular crowd of people who worship in a certain way, such as apologetics, and realize that they too are part of Mystery Babylon. Anyways, have a nice day.